It's Thursday morning and I haven't even had a shower yet. It's about 9 o'clock. I'm just doing some cooking. My diet is not going well. I know what I should do. I know all the theory of what I should eat and blah de blah, but I'm not doing it. So I have decided, and I've thought long and hard about this, but I'm the sort of person that I like to keep reflecting on things. And if something's not working, I do something about it. And I was looking back at old pictures, and obviously I'm not as big as I was when I first started trying to lose weight, but I have put on some weight in the last couple of years. And at the moment, I am managing to sort of maintain that. I'm just under 14 stone. Sometimes I creep up to 14.2. But I'm not, the scale is not going down, and I would like it to go down. And I was thinking back and looking at old pictures, and really I've come to the conclusion that I do actually like rules. I work well with rules, boundaries, some kind of guidelines, I suppose. So I think you know what I'm going to say, but I am going to go back to doing a Slimming World type diet. I'm not going to be doing Slimming World because I can't do it here, because obviously I live in Fuerteventura and there is no Slimming World. The app doesn't work here because I've tried it when I used to come here for the winter time. However, I have done Slimming World here when I've been here in the winter and done really well. Because when I used to do Slimming World right back in the day, when I lost the lot of weight, I ate very clean and I didn't really have all that many sins. So I think if I go back to doing that, I should be able to lose some weight. So I've made a plan for next week. I do need to do a big shop, but I am just today doing a little bit of prep ready for next week. I think the other thing that I need to say is that I'm maintaining my weight as well, I think, because of the walking and the swimming that I'm doing, not necessarily the food that I'm eating. So if I can keep doing the exercise but also eat well, but within, like I say, I like these rules and boundaries, I reckon I can shift the 1.5 stone, 2 stone that I wouldn't want to by the time the summer comes. That's my aim, or certainly by like September. So yeah, I've been doing a little bit of prep this morning. I'll show you what I've done so far. I've cut up a load of veg and I'm going to put some of this Greek souvlaki seasoning over it. There we go. And that's going to be for roasted veg gnocchi. I'm not quite sure when we're going to have it, but that will be really nice. I don't know, I really need to get in the shower. And then I've also made, and I haven't made this for years, but I've also made cheeseburger pasta. Well, I haven't put the pasta in it. Look at the state of the kitchen. You can tell it's housework day today. Yeah, I've done cheeseburger pasta. So yeah, this will be for cheeseburger pasta, but I'm going to freeze it. But you can see there is loads and loads of vegetables in there. There's onions, there's green pepper, red pepper, mushroom, courgette. I'll probably put some spinach in it as well before we have it. And that's how I lost loads of weight when I first did Slimming World, because it really was kind of all about the veg. So yeah, wish me luck. I am going to go and have a shower now, and then we're going to walk down to the Fuerteventura to get some varnish for the table that I need to varnish. But I'm not going to vlog because the last week's vlog is uploading and it's taking forever. So I need to leave this here so that it can be uploading. It's 3:30 and the vlog is still uploading. We're doing stuff in the kitchen today. Cleaned the fridge, chipped ice off the freezer. We've pulled everything out the cupboards, cleaned them all, rearranged them, and we've pulled like the bottom bit off the cupboards, the very bottom bit, and cleaned all out under there. It wasn't nice. There was so much dust and leaves randomly and lots of dead cockroaches. So Martin's just sort of putting that all, I've cleaned it all as well, it's just putting that back together. Yeah, so I'm hoping that kind of new energy in the kitchen is going to help me with my new diet. I've always found that when I'm stuck in a rut, giving the kitchen a really good sort out and a really good clean seems to help. So we can but hope. Anyway, I'm just giving my succulents a little drink. I'm going to move them into the shade in a minute, but I just wanted to take a quick video of them. They're just having a little, I just leave them in this for about half an hour and they soak up whatever water they want to. It's 5 o'clock and guess what? The vlog is still uploading, so I haven't been able to vlog. We've been to IKEA and picked up our new garden chairs, but the cushions that we've also ordered to go with them weren't there, so I won't show you them. Martin is putting them together now, but I'll show it you later on when we get all of it so you can see it. But I'm pleased with what I've got done in the kitchen. As I said earlier, I got a clipboard and I've made like a plan. This is one of the pages. I've done it, you know, for the whole of next week, and I haven't actually written the days in, so it's just sort of a rough idea. Well, not a rough idea actually, it's quite a you know, planned out week as it were, which again is what I used to do when I was doing well, but I haven't written the days on so that I can sort of make it up as I go along in terms of, you know, what do I fancy that day, or what's needing using up, or do you know what I mean, rather than being really kind of rigid. So I'm pleased with that. Like I say, it's loosely based on Slimming World but not entirely, and I'm going to keep this in the kitchen, you know, so that I can look at it all the time and make my shopping lists from it and all that kind of thing. So I'm quite determined. I'm going to start on Monday. We need to do a food shop. Jo gave us a big bag of food on, when did she leave? Sunday. So last Monday we didn't buy much food, and we were like, right, we'll just use up what we've got. So we have been having slightly random meals and using stuff up. I had a wrap earlier for lunch, which was very nice, and I actually had yogurt and fruit for breakfast, and I keep forgetting to take pictures. I had yogurt, strawberries and banana. It's really nice. And this evening I'm going to do homemade pizzas, so that should use up quite a bit of stuff. What else was I going to say? I think that's it. I'm going to put this down again and hopefully it will be uploaded before I go to bed tonight. We're not... Hello?
Hello.
Martin's just come in. He's gone to get tools.
Yeah.
I've just made tea as well there. Yeah, we're not doing anything this evening as usual. We don't go out a great deal unless we're on our little sort of holidays. We are watching Clarkson's Farm, the new series. We only watched the first one yesterday. It's okay. And also watching Grey's Anatomy, which I'd never seen before, and my sister was on about it, and so we thought, oh, we'll give it a go, and I absolutely love it. It's really good, and we've started obviously in the first season, and there's loads of it. It's been going for years, I think, so yeah, I'm getting quite into that. We're also watching Race Across the World, which I really like. And of course MasterChef, which I absolutely love. And there it is in situ. I'm going to go drink my tea and then I'm going to do the homemade pizzas. we're back from Rosario. Had a good time. We just got a sandwich there. We didn't like have a big lunch or anything. Nice sandwich, salad and a bit of cheese in it. It was very nice. I did buy a couple of things, mainly skincare. So I got the CeraVe, which is a face cream, but it's also, so it's like a moisturiser, but it's also got SPF factor 50, quite small, and it was $12.95, which is a good price for this, but it is a good brand, and I'm liking this so far. Then I also got some rosehip oil to go on my face in the evenings, and that was €3.75. I always used to use rosehip oil actually, and it's quite a large bottle. And this was from the not pharmacy, but it was like a perfume, massive shop actually, and it's the one, if you know Rosario, it's the one downstairs in Rotundus, just next door to Zara. So they've got a lot of good stuff in there actually, so I'm quite pleased with these two things. I also got a slightly cheaper vitamin C serum than the one I've got at the moment. This was $2.75. It's, I don't know what company it is, IDC Institute. I don't know what this will be like, but I've got quite an expensive one, and I thought I could sort of alternate them, so the expensive one lasts a bit longer. But yeah, I'm really trying with my skincare regime. We're helping out a friend at the moment with her apartment. I'm not going to go into detail, but it's you know, we need to be there quite a bit at the moment, so I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to get done this week. I know we're going to go on Monday. I'm not quite sure what we're doing tomorrow or Sunday, but I shall try to do a bit of vlogging. I need to paint the table, varnish the table tomorrow, but I'm quite tired now, so I'm going to go make the dinner. My iPad's going to run out of charge anyway, and I will catch you all tomorrow or Sunday or whenever I next vlog. Hope everybody's well. It's all go here this morning. It's Saturday and it's about 11 o'clock now, I think. I've half varnished the table. It's just drying, then I'm going to turn it round and do the other half. And I've tidied up in the back garden. The bougainvillea and the hibiscus tend to drop leaves and like flower petals. It's like clearing up potpourri. So I've given that a bit of a clear and just kind of checking them. We do get mealybug here, but we are dealing with it. There's so many ways you can deal with it. For us, we are spraying the leaves with water with quite a strong jet, and we've also put some diluted alcohol onto them, and that it seems to be doing the trick. So I've done a lot of research, so I know all the different things to do. Yeah, and it seems to be working. The red hibiscus is really coming into flower now as well, which is nice. So because we cut that right back, I'll show it you in a second. And the yellow one is glorious. The bougainvillea's doing okay, and the little mini bougainvillea that looked just like a dead, I don't know what my hair's doing, it looked just like a dead sort of twig when we first moved in, that's doing all right as well. So yeah, all good. We've also been to IKEA and ordered some cushions to go with our new chairs, and we have popped into Lidl. I'm going to do a bit of batch cooking, I think, today or maybe tomorrow, because I meet my friend Sally at 3. We're going to go for a walk, so I'm not quite sure how the time is going to go today, but I'm going to go and get on with repotting some plants, and I did buy a new plant in Lidl that's going to go out the front, so I'm going to go and get on with that and finish painting the table or varnishing the table. morning. It's Monday morning. It's really cloudy. It has been in the mornings for the last sort of week or so. And then it warms up, the sun comes, but it's a bit chilly first thing for me. I think I'm getting used to the warm weather. So the weekend, I didn't vlog much. Saturday afternoon, I went for a walk with my friend. We ended up at the chocolate shop. We had cake and coffee, and it was lovely. We went round the shops, and then we walked back up the hill. Yesterday, Martin and I went for quite a long walk actually in the morning, and then we ended up at the Elite Pool Bar and had a massive breakfast. And then we had fish and chips that I cooked in the oven for dinner. So I've weighed myself this morning and I'm 14.6, which is really bad, because, you know, I've just been eating what I want the last few days and put on weight. So it stops today. This morning is back on it, and yeah, shift this weight once and for all. We're going to go shopping in a minute, and then we've got to go to our friend's apartment and tidy up some towels and linen and hand over the keys to the people that are going to be taking over, you know, professionally looking after it, because we've literally just been helping as a friend kind of thing, and obviously she needs somebody permanent. Obviously I can't work, so you know, but we need to hand it over. So that's today's plan. I might try and go swimming as well today, but we'll see how we go. Depends how long everything takes. Here is the shopping that we got from Mercadona. We spent about €80, and I'm not going to put the price of every single thing on. Life is too short for me to sit and type the prices on. But yeah, we spent about €80. I've got 2 frozen things I'm going to show you quickly and then put them away. I've got some mango ice lollies and some rice with vegetables. They're both frozen, so I'm going to put them away now. So here's the rest of the shop. I've got a big bag of carrots, 2 red peppers, some bananas, a red cabbage, some pasta. This is like chopped up chorizo. I've got some plum tomatoes, a can of fizzy orange. I actually got 4 bottles of fizzy water, some 0% fat muesli yogurts, 3 large oranges, 2 tins of sardines in tomato and 2 of mackerel in tomato. Martin got some apple juice, some blue cheese, and these are like chorizo things. I'm not sure what they are. I don't eat that, so I don't know. I got these potatoes, which are like the small sort of new potatoes. 2 apples, 2 kiwis, 2 pears, some beetroot, mushrooms, cucumber, stocked up on some sugar-free sweets. There's coffee. These ones are cream, but they taste like Werther's Originals. And then we just got some of the fruit ones. These little dark chocolate bars. They're really good because they're individually wrapped. And one of them is enough for me, so I can be trusted with them. Some lettuce, 12 eggs, some turkey fillets, some cafe con leche decaf, and some just ordinary coffee decaf as well. Martin got 2 crates of beer as well and a few toiletries. So yeah, that's the shopping for today. So I'm going to get this lot put away now. I've put the shopping away and I'm just having a quick coffee, and then we're going to go down to Joe's apartment and meet the people. But we've also now just had a message from Yolanda to say that she can see us today at 1:15. So because we're just trying to sort out our medical stuff, getting registered with a doctor and that, so we need help with that. And yes, so I'm boiling a few potatoes because we're meeting the people at the apartment at 12, then we've got Yolanda at 1:15, so I don't know when we're going to be back, and that would then be my danger time when I was hungry for my lunch and I hadn't prepared anything. So I'm boiling up some potatoes, and I might even cut up the salad ready, and then when we get back from that I can have my lunch. Okay, so I've got everything ready. I've cut up a big salad. So I've got lettuce, there's cucumber in there, there's carrot, red pepper, tomato and red cabbage. And I'm going to just cover that and put it in the fridge. And then out on the side I'm going to leave a tin of mackerel, my apple cider vinegar, and I've cooked these potatoes. Obviously I won't eat all of them. I'll put some of them onto there. But because it's all ready, I will have this. If I hadn't got it ready, I know me, I would have come in hungry. I mean, I don't know what time we'll get back. It all depends. Sometimes you can be in with Yolanda for hours, and other times it's quick. But I know I'll be hungry by then, and if there's nothing ready for me, I'd be like, oh, I don't know, I can't explain it, but when I get overly hungry, that's when I eat rubbish. And then because I've eaten rubbish, I'm then picking all afternoon. Whereas this, that take me ages to chomp through that. You know, the mackerel will fill me up, as will the potatoes. So yeah, this is the plan. So fingers crossed. Martin's just reminded me it's 6 months today since we moved here. Can you believe that? It's gone so fast in some ways, and then in other ways I feel like I've lived here forever. We had a very successful handover of the apartment. That didn't take long at all. And then we saw Yolanda, and she's managed to get us an appointment tomorrow morning in Rosario. So I can't go to my Spanish lesson, which is fine because this is really important to get sorted out with the doctor and the medical stuff. Not that we're ill, but you know, we do need to get it sorted at some point. And yeah, she's done brilliantly to get us an appointment. So we're going to meet her in Rosario. So we kind of got another day out in Rosario, which is cool. Might have to go back to that shop with all the skincare stuff. But I'm going to make the dinner, so I will show you anything that I make. I'd already done some batch cooking over the weekend for our dinners for this week. So the dinner for tonight is made. It's like a Diet Coke chicken, but I've mixed rice into it. There's loads of veg in there, and I'm going to serve it in like lettuce cup things. So if it was a Slimming World meal, it would be all free and speed food. And it's pretty healthy as well, so yeah, should be quite tasty. I'm looking forward to it. I've just taken the bins. It's about 7:30 and we're going to head off after breakfast to Rosario, meet up with Yolanda and hopefully sort out our medical doctors, all that kind of thing. I won't vlog it. It'd be good to get this sorted actually. It is Wednesday and we're out for the day, but as you can see I've got my hoodie on because it's only about 19, is it? 20 degrees, something like that, so I'm a bit chilly. It's quite cloudy as well actually, and a bit windy, but it's fine. We are at the moment in the car park of the museum, which is called Los Molinos, which is the Windmill Museum. So we're going to go and check that out. And then I think after that we're going to head across to the west coast to Ayui, where there's some caves and there's like a black sandy beach and a little town. We've been there before, but it's really nice and it's a nice walk round to the caves. So that's the plan for today, but anything could happen. I really enjoyed that museum. The lady in there was really helpful, knowledgeable, and spoke really good English. So she was able to explain to us about Goffio, which I didn't really know anything about, to be honest. I've seen it on menus. I've seen like Goffio ice cream and Goffio mousse, and I've seen it in the supermarket, but I thought it was a kind of flour.
I did.
You did as well. But actually, and you probably already know this, it's made by toasting a grain. So you can get gofio de trigo, which is wheat, gofio of wheat. So that is made by toasting the wheat grains and then grinding them into a flour. And we got to taste a little bit of a thing that she'd made, which
Yummy.
it was yummy actually. It was really nice. And we bought this, which is like a little biscuit made from gofio flour, and inside it,
You can show it later.
yeah, inside it there's dulce leche, which is very calorific, and it's covered in white chocolate. So I will be tasting a tiny bit of it, and Martin
I'll finish it off.
will have the rest of it. But yeah, that museum was interesting. I enjoyed it, and it's still windy and a bit chilly. We walked from the little town out towards the caves. It's not a long walk, but it is quite rough underfoot, and there are quite a lot of steps, but we were both fine, and it's worth it for the stunning views, the crashing waves, really interesting like rock formations, and obviously at the end of the walkway bit you go down, if you want to, into the caves. And you can actually go from one cave to the other, which I didn't do because I didn't really want to fall off a rock or whatever. But this is the path that you can see along here. And yeah, it's such a amazing place. Absolutely love it. And I always feel really grounded after I've, spent time at places like that, because obviously you're like in the earth, aren't you? So yeah, brilliant day. Despite the clouds, but the crashing waves were amazing. I'm actually going to end the vlog now, and I might do another vlog on Monday. I'm not promising, I might do, but I will catch up with you very soon, either Monday or next week. Take care everyone, thanks for watching, bye.